Yeah, today's topic is methods of depreciation. So there are five different methods for calculating the depreciation value for a given asset or for a value of bike or any other etc. Okay, so the most used common method is the first one, that is straight line depreciation method. Second one, double declining balance method or reducing balance method. Third one, sum of years digits method. Fourth one, units of production depreciation method. And lastly, composite depreciation method. So first we shall see the first one, straight line depreciation method. So here it is. Straight line depreciation method is the best or common method or the simplest method that is being used in almost all the companies. So here I am going to explain that straight line depreciation method with an example also. So it is represented in the coming on slides. So kindly listen. In this method, the company estimates the salvage value of the asset at the end of the period during which it will be used to generate revenues. Salvage value is also known as scrap value or residual value. Salvage value is an estimate of value of the asset at the time it will be disposed of, or it may be zero or even negative. Okay, suppose an example, if a asset is costing some 50,000 rupees, which is having a lifetime period of some 4 years. Let us assume at the end of 4th year, if you demolish the building or if you reallocate the space, then each person may be, or the asset may be costing at 10,000 rupees. So the remaining, that is 10,000 rupees is called as salvage value. 50,000 is called as book cost at the beginning of first year. So the remaining, that is 50,000 minus 10,000 is the 40,000 is the total depreciation amount for the entire lifetime period of 4 years. So here this line may gives you straight line depreciation method, says you that annual depreciation expense is defined as the ratio of difference between cost of fixed asset to the residual value and useful life of an asset in years. So here is another example. 17,000 is the cost of an asset which is going to have a salvage value of 2,000 rupees for a lifetime period of 5 years. So at each and every year it is going to have an annual depreciation expense of 3,000 rupees. That is, cost of fixed asset is 17,000 minus residual value 2,000 by useful life 5 years. So 17 minus 2, 15 by 5, it is 3,000 rupees per annum. So here this is the example. I have taken it clearly. So 17,000 is the book value at the beginning of first year. It has a depreciation of 3,000 rupees for that first year, and at the end of first year or at the starting of second year, the book value or the asset value is 17,000 minus 3,000, which is 14,000. And also in the second year the depreciation remains same, which is 3,000. So at the end of second year or at the starting of third year, the book value is 14,000 minus 3,000, which is 11,000. Similarly, again the 3,000 amount is incurred as depreciation expense for third year. So at that moment the book value at the end of third year or at the moment of starting of fourth year, it is 8,000. And lastly, again in the fourth year, again there is a 3,000 rupees of depreciation which is subtracted from 8,000, so that it yields 5,000 as the book value at the end of fourth year or at the beginning of fifth year. Again in the last year, again it is going to have a depreciation of rupees 3,000, so that 5,000 minus 3,000 gives you 2,000 is the book value at the end of last year or at the end of its lifetime period. So it is same as scrap value.